Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Tamayo, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, and I would like to address the court so I can just let you know what I'm doing in Texas. I'm from California.
Okay. I mean,
It ain't gonna make a difference.
all right, then maybe your attorney doesn't want to talk about what you're doing here. All right, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Proceeding on count 2 waiting.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you cite it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand your charge of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Today, we're witnessing a courtroom moment that quickly goes off the rails. It features a defendant with a serious charge and an even more serious attitude problem. From the moment he walks in, he's rolling his eyes, rocking in his seat like he's not taking anything seriously, and giving off an air of disrespect. Here's the thing, if you're in court and not sure how to handle yourself, the best move is to let your lawyer speak. But this man decides to turn the courtroom into his own personal stage. Unfortunately for him, judges don't appreciate jokes when lives and laws are on the line. What many people don't realize is that judges have every right to maintain order in their courtroom. And under Rule 3.5, clear signs of disrespect, like scoffing or ignoring courtroom decorum, can directly affect the outcome of your case. Watching this all unfold is like seeing someone criticize the chef before their food arrives. It's bold, sure, but also completely foolish. What do you think? Is this just bad behavior, or is there more to it? Let's jump in and see how the rest of this situation plays out.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
I try not to, but yes.
Well, I mean, it's either you did or you did not. If you want a jury trial, we can set you for jury trial.
No, I just give up the rights.
All right.
Right?
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tamayo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, but I would like to
Anyone?
say something.
Yes.
I came to visit a cousin in July, and I was here only for a month. It took 5 months for me to see a court date. I lost my brother. I lost my cousin that I came to visit while I was in Kasher. Lost my aunt. Lost my sister-in-law too. And I was hoping for probation. You know what I mean? Go to Victory Outcry and get a blueprint and help out the community. Give you guys a year and have the community speak for itself. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, what I can tell you is this is Texas, not California, and that's not the way things are done here. So my question is,
I also know what's constitutional. Not constitutional.
has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Nah,
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
I just finished doing 10 years.
All right. Has anyone promised you anything other than this plea bargain agreement?
No,
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
anywhere I can't complain.
All right. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I understand it all.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there being such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged in count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
State offers State's Exhibit number 1 and attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
I signed a paper to get extradited. They said 30, 60, 90 days. Am I gonna get extradited back to California?
Cool, and then? Out of nowhere, this man casually tells the judge he wants to be sent back to California. Seriously, did he forget this is a courtroom, not a travel agency? What does he think he's heading to a resort with daily yoga and fresh fruit platters? It's baffling. Why even say something like that out loud? At this point, you can tell Judge Boyd is doing her absolute best to stay composed. Honestly, she deserves serious credit for keeping her cool. Meanwhile, his attorney looks like he's trying not to fall apart. He knows this comment just made things much worse. If you were looking for a real-life example of how not to act in court, this is it. The way this guy carries himself, it's like he's daring the entire courtroom to lose patience. The overconfidence is unbelievable. Whether he thinks he's outsmarting everyone or just has no clue where he is, it's clear this approach is not doing him any favors. Let's see how long Judge Boyd can keep her patience in check, because this hearing is quickly going off the rails.
You're going to serve your time in custody in Texas prison, and then they will transfer you.
I thought I was gonna get extradited before that.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, hell yeah.
All
I
right.
love Texas. Yeah.
Court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Sandra L. Torres.
Why is that?
All right. Counsel, is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights? And I'm sorry, also no contact with Julian Rodriguez
I don't even know that dude. I met him that day.
and Christy Brown. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain, counsel, did he review the document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Good luck with you.
Well, what do you all think was a 3-year sentence fair in this case? This man had just recently been released from prison, and now he's heading right back in for another 3 years. It's almost like he's racing through the justice system with no intention of slowing down in some states. Under the 3 strikes law, repeat offenders can face even tougher consequences, sometimes even life in prison. So in that sense, he might actually be lucky this wasn't strike number 3. What's really frustrating, though, is his attitude. He acts like going back to prison is no big deal, even cracking jokes and smiling like it's some sort of achievement. But here's the thing, judges do take behavior and attitude into account during sentencing. According to Rule 32 of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, how you present yourself matters. Smiling and laughing in court. That's not likely to earn you any leniency. At the end of the day, you have to wonder, will he ever take this? Seriously? You'd think going in and out of prison would get old fast. but maybe not for him. Still, this is another hard lesson he doesn't seem ready to learn. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and take care until next teen.